Do 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 do. Na 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 na.
Here we go now.
Hello, 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 hello. I'm fucking talking about.
Let's go.
You guys are acting like I never stream. You guys are acting like I didn't just take one day off. Actually live? Oh, he's streaming for once? You guys are freaking out and it's like I took one fucking day off. It's not that big a deal. Streams less than Clint. I stream less than Clint. It hasn't been a rough few weeks. I've been streaming for weeks with like one day off. Let's go. You know this sloththon? I'm not. I love the sloththon. I recommend watching both. I watched a bunch today. Are you doing today? I'm doing well, Kevin Mason. Thanks for asking. Clint Stevens finished Elden. Wait, what? Pause the song. Clint Stevens beat Elden Ring? Actually or no? Prove it. Prove it. Clint Stevens beat Elden Ring before me? I thought I was on world record pace.
1, 2.
I'm coming for your YouTube. Wait, what? Sorry, what did you say? What did you say? Big A, my girlfriend fell asleep in my bed. Do I wake her up and get her home or let her sleep and keep watching the stream? No. You wake her up and make her watch the stream with you. Okay? On a separate tab. It counts as 2 views. Okay? There's no... If months were years... Pigeon Lord, thank you for the 17 months and your kind message. If months were years, I'd be subbed to you longer than I've been alive. Anyway, coming from a slightly old frog, keep up the good work. That might be the worst message I've ever heard. I want you to know, all in, every part of that is probably one of the worst messages ever sent in my chat. If months were years is already, it starts off so stupid. Secondly, it's only 17 months, right? So you're not a slightly old frog. You're like a child. I don't think you have a rational thought yet. Not one. Clearly, judging by your message. It's my girlfriend and I's 5-year anniversary. She told me if I watched the Atrioc stream, she would leave me. I'm here now. Right. Normally we would spam Giga Chad, Sigma, King, but like, as someone who recently just like had a real heart-to-heart with my fiance and changed some of my most egregious habits, I'm not sure I can 100% support you, but I do. Good job, King. Okay. Atrioc, if this isn't a marketing Wednesday, I'm going back in time to 1789 and ending your life as a baby. First of all, in 1789, I was like fucking 34. I was in my prime, dude. So you'd get owned, okay? I actually was fucking 6'9" and shredded. I'd beat the shit out of you. Mocha W, political values didn't change. It's funny to even call them political values from 1794. Like, what? What? What did it even have to? It's like all monarchies then, dude. It's not like you had to fucking vote. I'm pro the king. Yeah, I think the king's doing a good thing. I don't want to vote for the other guy because then I'll get beheaded. Yo, Big A, when are you doing Lover Host? That's a great question. I was actually thinking I would invite Austin show and we would do a Lover Host live at my wedding. He can come in with all his cameras and a bunch of like celebrity influencers that I don't know and aren't important to me. And I could kind of push out my actual family and have those guys take the seats. And then we'd have like a fun game show thing. And then like different girls would compete. And, you know, Ari might not enjoy it, but who cares because it'll be good content. That's what I was thinking. That's sort of that's my thought process on it. Actual pog tent? Please don't say pog tent. Please don't say pog tent. If you say pog tent, you watch too much Ludwig. Because he has told me on calls that he made up the word. He's trying to get it to stick. And it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. It's like the fucking girl from Mean Girls. Stop trying to make it happen. You should wait, sorry. The next escalation of Austin show is marriage or host. Imagine truly loving someone enough to want to marry them, but saying no to that for a host. Like a one-time host, half the viewers leave instantly. Oh, I chose host. Bro, how big is the host though? You know what I'm saying? How big of a host are we talking? Atrioc, start your own word. Oh, you mean sheesh? Invented that from the ground up? Yeah, not a big deal. Oh, you mean Sigma? Invented that from the ground up? Yeah, no big deal. Oh, you mean inflation? A word I invented? Economists hadn't thought of it till I invented it. Glocal, invented. Marketers use it all the time. Big A, how do I get married? Are you okay? So the boring question that you're asking there is that how do I find someone who I can build a relationship with and get married? But it'd be funnier if you like were already in a relationship and you guys are you gave her the ring and you're like, how does this work? What's the next step? We're in love. We have the money. We have the how do we do it? And then I have to explain to you like how to get a marriage license. Will you thank my sub for the first time in 13 months? I suppose I will. F Surge, thank you for the 5 months. Wow, 5 months. I don't know what to say. I guess Glarketing Glizzy Hands. You could have said anything else would have been better. Anything. Literally anything else in the entire world would have been better than that. But thank you for the 5 months. Matt Tree, thank you for the 19. Tim the Tall Man, thank you for the 22. Tim, long time, dude. Day one. Ride or die. I'm happy to have Tim in the stream. Though I always wonder, are you actually tall? Calling yourself Tim the Tall Man feels like when you call a big dog tiny, you know? I got banned from Stanz's chat for saying Pill the Hedgehog. Will you comfort me? No, I'll ban you. Never backseat, bitch. Right, that's my best man right there. That's my best man, motherfucker. You shouldn't have said something. Worst day of that guy's life. Yeah, he had 999 messages in here. Holy shit. He had 999 messages. Submit a ban appeal. Maybe we can figure something out. I mean, that's a lot. W. Cranny, thank you for the 11 months. Can you play Elden Ring on one monitor and Inscription on the other? I physically am capable of doing that. I'm not going to. That would be terrible stream content. Just a split screen me play. No, stupid, foolish. Ugh. Ed Aguilar, thank you for the 13 months. Owen Lee, thank you for the 8 months. So, hey, speaking of this, he's asking for more knowledge. So, here's the deal. I have a nice shirt on. I have a completely done Marketing Monday, aka Marketing Wednesday. We can do it. But I'm gonna hit you with some real facts. And I want you guys to listen and tell me honestly. Is it just me? Or do we all not feel in a marketing mood right now? Are we a little too goofy today? Doesn't today feel like a bit of a goof troop day? I honestly feel like we're all a bit goofy. We're all like feeling a little bit goofy. You know? I feel like we're in more of like a react mood. Play some Elden Ring. Have a good time. Shoot the shit. Tell some jokes. I don't feel like we're in a like, let's listen to Atrioc explain some shit. I don't know. I honestly feel like you guys are in the mood to learn. That's just me. That's my vibe check on the day. It feels too goofy. It feels, you know what? I feel like it's also the name Marketing Wednesday. Have I never done one of these before? And it just feels too goofy. I feel like we all gear up for Monday. I could drop some knowledge. I feel comfortable with it. And then we go into the goofy shit. So true. I'm not in the mood to learn. That's honestly how I feel. I honestly feel like we'll just be too wet and wild today. It'll be too fucking swingist. That's not a word. I'm saying words like swingist. How the fuck am I going to teach? I think it's a good Marketing Monday. I think it's very interesting. I'll even tell you. Nah, should I tell you the topic? If I tell you the topic, then we might actually start doing it. I won't tell you the topic, but just give me one marketing fact to hold me over. Okay, I will. I'll give you one marketing fact. Here. I'll give you one marketing fact. Okay? Here it is. This is one marketing fact. This is all you're going to get. Oh, shit. It's the wrong monitor. Shit. Oh, actually, fuck it. That's what you get. There it is. There it is. Hey, we'll even make it. I'll even fix the screen size. There you go. There's your one marketing fact. Soak it in. Soak it in. What could it mean? What could it mean? What could it mean? What could it mean? Well, you'll find out when I actually present it. I think it's a good one. I actually think it's a good one. I think it's a fun one, you know? And most importantly, I've been thinking about it. It's like some of this stuff should be ostensibly helpful. A lot of my earlier stuff was more helpful to like someone who's like in college age, maybe late high school, thinking about the future. I think this one is one of those. So it'll be good. And I think people will like it. But I don't want to do it today because I feel like I'm a little goof troop. Also, fucking major alert that you guys might not have heard if you just joined. Apparently, Clint Stevens has beaten Elden Ring, despite streaming once a fucking moon. Secondly, Northern Lion, who is even older than I, has beaten Elden Ring. There's no streamers left. I am literally going to be the last one. I don't think there's anyone else. So, Germa. Thank God for Germa. Germa's still trucking away, I think. I think Germa's still trucking away. And again, I'm not looking to be necessarily a speed run here. I'm not looking to break the world record here, though I still might. Still possible. You know, let's not rule it out. But I am hoping to finish it, you know. It's, for example, my dad, when I was a kid, when I was 12 years old, maybe 11, 12. This is in ancient Greece. My dad ran in a marathon. This was the first marathon ever run. And he trained for it, got ready for it, But my dad doesn't have cardio, bro. My dad's not like a marathon runner. This is his first time he ever did it, and it fucking almost broke him. And so he goes to the marathon, and it was like a big marathon in Europe because we lived in Europe at the time, and like there's a lot of famous runners there. And so the marathon starts. Those guys are out the gate, and then me and my mom and my brother, we're waiting at the finish line for everybody to come through a couple hours later, and all these like pro Kenyan runners come through. Psh, 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 crushing it, like 2-hour times or whatever. Amazing. Then hours pass, where people come through. Hours pass. And now we're in like the 6-hour mark. 6.5 hour mark. And my dad's still not there, or he's just about to get there. You know? And it's like, where's my dad? And maybe it was 5.5. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. But he was in the tail end. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the last place, but he was nearing the end. And he's basically, we see him coming, he's basically walking. Like by the end, he's basically walking. Like he's like, it's like the lightest jog. And so me and my little brother, we go underneath the ropes or whatever, like the tape they have to tape off the sides. And we start jogging with him. And so he speeds up for one last push just because he doesn't want his kids to like have to walk with him. So he's like, and we all run across the finish line together. It was a very cool moment. But but I remember it was funny because it was so far after like the first placers had finished that they didn't even have like the people at the finish line who were giving out stuff anymore. Like for the first 5 hours, there was like people giving you a little prize and like taking your picture and saying, good job. You know, those guys had already left. So anyway, long story short, that is me with Elden Ring right now. I'm trying to get to that finish line. Okay. And I want my boys and girls in chat to run across it with me. When we get there. Atrioc, I've been playing Elden Ring like you, with no guides, no farming, 110 hours in. Oh, sick. It is really fun the way I'm playing it, but it is also very slow. And, you know, it's like it's like if I played my first game of Among Us at the beginning of the craze and that game lasted 9 months. And so by the time I finished my first game of Among Us, nobody was playing it anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like no one's going to even care about Elden Ring at all by the time I fucking finally finish this game. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to watch a bunch of videos on it once I beat it. I've been avoiding them as much as I can. Some Twitter stuff seeps through. I've seen some funny clips. I know for a fact a couple things that I just couldn't avoid. I know like the Moonveil katana is broken, so I probably won't use that, even though I really want a cool katana. I know a couple of things. Don't tell me anything. I want to fit it on myself, but I know a couple things that I see on Twitter. I see like the funny memes. But outside of that, I've been like really diligent about not watching stuff because it makes the game so fun when like over every fucking hill I find something new and I'm excited about it. So anywho, Tim Figueroa, thank you for the 7 months. Amazing 7 months. This club has been an amazing quality to price ratio. 10 out of 10 will be renewing. It's like a fucking purchase receipt on Amazon. Wow. I need to put my subs on Amazon so you guys can all review it there and give me 5 stars. Pawn Monster, thoughts on overemployed? What do you mean overemployed? Explain. It's an interesting question, Pawn Monster. Answer. Let me know what you're thinking. Overemployed. Do you mean like we have a too low unemployment rate? Well, there's too many people employed right now. It's a theoretically possibility. Or what do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, people who take 2 work from home jobs. Oh, overemployed people who take two. Yeah, I've heard about this. It happens a lot in Silicon Valley. It's because everything's work from home. Technically, you can have 2 jobs at once. You could just like get a job at like Google and get a job at Stripe, and you just schedule your meetings so they don't overlap, and you just code in your spare time, and you make 2 paychecks from big tech companies. Technically, you know, it's not too dissimilar from what I'm doing right now because as the YouTube has grown and the Twitch has grown, I don't, you guys make it seem like I stream 1 hour a week, but for me, it's like a second job almost and just fun. But I stream, you know, pretty much every day, and then I have to do the YouTube stuff. You know, hire the editors, pay the editors, make the thumbnail, negotiate with sponsors, all that stuff. So like I have to do that on top of the job, and I do the first job at NVIDIA during the day, and I do that at night. So I do feel like I'm sort of working two jobs and getting twice the paycheck, which is kind of cool, though it is a little bit stressful. And then I was working my third job, which was midnight graveyard shift grinding Hitman for no money. And that one was a little bit pushing it. That one was a little bit pushing it, dude. I was fucking literally everyone in the apartment dead asleep. I'm already dead asleep. My dog dead asleep. Lights off. Click, 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 click. Practicing Hitman like a fucking degenerate. With a fucking 8 a.m. meeting in the morning. Is there a number that Twitch, YouTube, or NVIDIA could offer you that would make you stop streaming or marketing? I would never stop. It's like a fish never stops swimming. You know what I'm saying? I am a marketer. Do you understand? I never stop marketing. ABM, always be marketing. Marketing right now. But for me, it's more about quality of life. That's what I'm trying to make my decisions based around, rather than money. Because technically, if I live cheaply, which I do, I don't even need either job. You know what I'm saying? I don't need streaming or NVIDIA. I have Amazon stock from 8 years ago that I got from Twitch. Like that's if I sold that, I could take a few years. So I'm not like trying to Sleep's been good. You guys notice? Hey, does anyone notice that I feel like I got a little more energy, a little more pep in my step? I slept good for now like 3-4 days in a row. Is anyone gonna fucking I feel good. And it's only the beginning of my 30 days. Now, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it about usually I make it to about day 8 or 9. And then I grind something. This is what's happened every single time. So about day 8 or 9, like probably in 4 days, I'll start playing Jump King, right? And then I'm going to grind it all night. And then I'm going to ruin my sleep schedule and it'll never come back for months. This is almost what happened every single time. So I need to avoid grinding at all costs. Or like a new game's going to come out or something. Something's going to happen. Or I'm going to be in a challenge or I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it and it's going to fuck me up. And so I just need to avoid it because I'm really enjoying how I feel. I've worked out now consistently 2 days in a row. I took a walk with my dog in the sun. And you know, here's honestly, look at this. This meme describes me. I saw this from Hard Drive. By the way, it remains undefeated. Blinding white Bandai Namco logo. Closest thing to sunlight Elden Ring player has seen in weeks. That was me with Elden Ring, Hitman, and NVIDIA for the past, fucking 6 weeks before I decided to take a break and focus on health and everything. So, I'm really trying to fucking shift my life around. It's so fucking bright though. Yeah, it is fucking really bright. Can we see your dog? Oh, wait, you want to see my dog and her sister? Ari's parents are visiting, and I told them, yeah, okay, you're the parents of my wife to be, but you're no Twitch chat. You know what I'm saying? And they said, we don't know what that means. And I said, Omega lol, Omega cringe, dies of cringe. And then I went into this room to be alone. So I'm gonna get my. You did not? Yeah, I did. I know. You think I'd make that up for the story to get some low W's? By the way, we are now a Dies of Cringe stream. Official edict. We're adding that to our lexicon. Dies of Cringe is really funny. I've been seeing it on TFT streams. Dies of Cringe is funny. We're throwing it in. It's part of the. It's not our only thing, but we're throwing it in. Someone's got to add it. Dies of Cringe is really funny. I want to show the bean on stream. It's Maya's sister Sabine.
And here's the Yule.
Look at that.
They're both camera shy though. Wait, she's round.
She's a very fat dog. Oh, she's not fat. She's dense.
No, she's just bigger, like husky. She's a husky dog.
She's very dense. Like she weighs like 4 or 5 times as much as Maya.
Yeah, she's like a neutron star, very
for the
dense.
same size. She's very tonk.
Yeah, she's.
Oh God. No, that's not the appropriate time to put dyes of cringe. Yeah. No, you guys aren't. No, I know that. I know I'm very excited about dyes of cringe.
Ombre.
That wasn't the
Like
time
ombre
though.
right here. Like a bad ombre.
She is a bad ombre. What's their breed? I don't know. I don't even have a joke. We have no idea. We have no idea. All right, you guys completely took dyes of cringe the wrong way. And you've used it so poorly. It's not. They're Tibetan Mastiffs. Yeah, for sure. For sure. They're 2 purebred Tibetan Mastiffs. Yep. Dyes of cringe. Oh no, I'm going to be so annoying. Holy shit. I've been watching too much TFT. I'm literally turning into a fucking idiot. Oh my God, I'm turning into a fucking idiot. Oh no. Dude, they don't even speak English. You watch a TFT streamer for like 5 minutes. All they say is dyes of cringe, agreege, okage, praise. Oh, this is so badge. It's brain rot. It's brain rot, dude. It's literal brain rot. And I just keep watching it. And so it's ruining me. It's ruining me. Literally, you guys thought it was bad when I was saying crinky crongemus and shit. I could easily keep that under control in my day-to-day life. If I don't break through of this cycle soon, I'm going to be fucking saying praise in meetings. I'm going to be saying badge. AMD's new shit is quite badge. None of those words are in the Bible. Amen. Except for dyes of cringe. Jesus says that to Satan. Page 6. Owned him, actually. Kind of owned him. How you guys been? I know I took exactly 1 day off and you guys made it sound like I was fucking retiring and I'd never come back and it was fucking over, but I'm back. My fiance's parents are here. They brought the dog, the sister. We've been hanging out. And I'm also a little sick. I don't know if you can talk. I got the sniffles a little bit, which is crazy because I feel good. I think it's how powerful sleep is. I have the sniffles. I have the suds. And I still feel better than I felt a week ago. Oh, did my Hitman video go up? The contract one? Dude, that's been a fucking months in the making. Hell yeah, it did. I challenged the best hitman to a $500 contract. They broke the game. Wow. Check it out. I also have another Hitman idea. I was thinking, like, how do I make Hitman content if I'm not going to grind it, you know? And I thought of one, and I asked him, and he said, yes. I'm going to do... There's this guy named Moo, who's, like, the hidden goat of Hitman. He doesn't, like, make content or anything. He doesn't even, like... I don't think he even makes YouTube videos. But he's actually the low-key genius that invented, like, so many strategies. And I want to do a video spotlighting his, like, 5 sickest runs. That's what I want to do. I like interview with the GOAT. And he totally said he's down. And so I can ask him some questions and I'm going to show him. And he's got some runs that like will blow your mind. Then I can be excited about him and kind of explain them. And I think it'll be a really good video. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So we'll do a video about that. Are you still doing the custom hit video? Yeah, it went live today. If he's the GOAT, why is he called Moo? Is it a cow goat joke? Nice. Hey, you earned this one. Nice. Nice. No, that's not a Dies of Cringe. Why would you Dies of Cringe something so funny? God, I love Dies of Cringe, though. Isn't it funny just to say? Woo! All right. So here's what I was thinking. Since we've got this new arrow in our quiver, Dies of Cringe, we should watch something kind of cringe, right? And that's what I was thinking. We could watch that video we were going to watch about how the magicians in Now You See Me are actual magic. All right. That's the one we were going to watch. It sounds really funny. So watch Ludwig. Just watch a Ludwig VOD and spam Dies of Cringe for 15 minutes. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. But I feel like it might be a little mean-spirited of my friend. We actually had a great call today. You know what? As stupid and ugly and goofy as he is, I do like him. And I might even invite him on our wedding. When do you have to give up your seat for Ludwig, though? Because I obviously save space for all of you. I save space for all of you. So if any one of you wants to volunteer to give up a seat, we can let Ludwig come to the wedding. None of you, huh? Wow. None of you. Interesting. And you guys all got your invites, right? Because I did mail them out. I did actually mail out my invites recently. They looked beautiful. Ari did a great job. Ari's fucking... I mean, I could say a lot of good things about her, but the most important thing I'd say about her is she's got great taste in men. That's one of her best qualities. Fantastic taste in men. Dies of cringe, dies of cringe, dies of cringe, dies of cringe. Have we even enabled it? We need to enable it because otherwise we're just spamming all caps text like fools. Sleepy Cactus, thank you for the 11 months. You like the Among Us art on the invite? Oh, good. Me too. Yeah, I thought that was a tasteful choice. I thought it was very tasteful to have all the Among Us characters across the art on the Hey, Big A, how you doing? Talking about the bean one? What are you talking about the bean one? It's funnier as all caps. It is pretty funny. Dies of cringe, just spamming it all caps. Galetta, think of the prime. Like Mike, think of the 5 months. Jaywalker, think of the 11 months. Sleepy Cactus, press. Savvy Travy with the 21. Hey, Savvy, thank you for the 21. El Rus, thank you for the 17. Ibrev with a 3. Washington. Bro, I was watching Wubby today, and Wubby just goes... I forgot. It was really funny. Wubby's like, fuck, what does he say? He's like, you're subbing for the content, but the content is me thanking subs, is for the content, which is me thanking subs. Thanking subs is the content, which you're giving me subs for, which is thanking subs, which is for the content, which is thanking subs. And he just kept doing it over and over again and just thanking subs, and he did it for like fucking 20 minutes. And that was and so I have to actually get to the content. I have to get to the content today. Otherwise, you won't be content to keep subbing. So, sorry, I have the sniffles. Sorry, I have the sniffles. Apologies, but I did stream today, so I'm kind of a hero. I was thinking we watched that video. Let's see. Magicians. Were the magicians in Now You See Me actually wizards? Let's find out.
Magicians in Now You See Me wizards or what? It's a question that's haunted moviegoers for nearly a decade. John Chu, the director of Now You See Me 2, would have you believe our heroic trickster thieves are simply talented stage performers. Even if it is impossible for us to shoot on camera, we wanted the logistics and understanding of the trick to be possible. We're not saying hocus pocus magic exists.
That's stupid.
That was never our intention.
It's literally stupid. I haven't seen this video. I'm just telling you, that is a stupid thing to say because they do things, especially in the second one, that are literally Dies of Cringe impossible. Impossible.
But he did prove one type of magic exists. Movie magic. The Now You See Me franchise came out of nowhere to hit over $700 million at the box office. Not really relevant to what I'm going to be talking about, but that segue was really good. Obviously, the magic tricks in these movies are exaggerated, and I accept most stupid movie explanations for things.
Me too.
All I'm asking is, within the bounds of this movie and its world, are they wizards? Let's get into the first film, Now You See Me, and the Four Horsemen.
By the way, I like these movies. I know they're stupid. I'm coming into this with an open mind. I like these movies. They're fun, but they are dumb as hell. And if anyone tries to tell me seriously that there's an explanation for all of it, I think you're fucking capping. I like stupid movies. I was actually watching on Will Neff stream earlier today the Nick Cage movie, Gone in 60 Seconds, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's an extremely stupid movie, but it's very fun, very watchable. So I watched it with Will Neff stream.
Our protagonists. First up is J. Daniel Atlas, a sexy David Blaine. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. Now, where do these fuckers stand when all is said and done? J. Daniel Atlas, clothing wizard. Jack
True.
Wilder, card/banana wizard.
True.
Merritt McKinney, fuck off. Lula May, crafty human. Thaddeus Bradley, maybe the greatest wizard of them all. So, we're the magicians and Now You See Me wizards. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, got. Oh, wow. Good video. Good video. Good video. Good video. Good video. Good video by Leo Vader. My first video from him that I've seen, but I loved it. Wow, fantastic. They were actual graduates from Hogwarts. Real fans would know that there's other schools besides Hogwarts they could have graduated from. Sorry, buddy, but I'm not inviting you to the fan club. His 9/11 Turtle Club video. What a title. Fuck. Let's see what. Well, that's his most popular video. MasterChef Junior and TV so fake it's illegal.
The youngest contestant, which is Nathan, aged 8.
This just stands before he grew up to become a reactor for the very show that he was on.
It's amazing to cook in that kitchen. It's so fun. But some of the equipment is bigger than me.
I'm canceling this kid. Get canceled, 8-year-old from 10 years ago. The team behind MasterChef Junior wants you to believe it's a show about 8 to 13-year-olds competing in feats of cooking skill, thinking quickly to meet the chef's surprise requirements for each exciting challenge. In reality, not only do these kids know what the surprise requirement for their challenge will be weeks in advance, most of them are here to become child stars, not chefs. They're cast based on personality far above their interest in cooking. That kid Nathan was an actor for years before the show began and is still acting today. You may have seen him in that Sunny episode where Mac and Charlie beat him up. So yeah, that restaurant he wanted to start with his dad, the only restaurant he's gonna be starting is a Wahlburgers style establishment, by which I mean it won't really be his top priority.
Oh.
So yeah, I hate to break it to you, but reality shows, they're fake. But Leo, they're called reality. How can they be fake? Get used to it, sheep.
Good point.
I'm sorry. It's just called reality. Get over it. Obviously, we all know reality shows are openly fake. We've all heard the stories of producers pushing the cast in a certain direction.
I mean, I knew they were fake, but I didn't know this. I didn't know like the kids on MasterChef Kids are child actors. That's new to me. That's crazy.
Or crafting a narrative just completely out of thin air. But the extreme methods they use to fake these shows and the brazenness with which they do it is astonishing. Especially as they tiptoe around some legally dubious territory, but we'll get to that later. MasterChef Senior, colloquially shortened to MasterChef, has also had some whistleblowers, bitter about how the producers crafted their story. Season 2's Ben Starr wrote a blog post years after his time on the show, revealing details of the contract he signed. Here's an unedited excerpt of the contract. The rights granted to producer also include, but are not limited to, the rights to edit, cut, rearrange, adapt, dub, revise, modify.
By the way, all chatters have signed this contract if you choose to chat. Every time you type Dies of Cringe, it is an agreement that I can do this to anything that you ever post in my chat.
I fictionalize or otherwise alter the material, and I waive the exercise of any moral rights. I understand that my appearance, depiction, and portrayal in connection with the series may be disparaging, defamatory, embarrassing, or of an otherwise unfavorable nature, may expose me to public ridicule, humiliation, or condemnation, and may portray me in a false light. Basically, they can lie about you up to and including the point of ruining your life, and you're never allowed to sue them ever. I get why they need to.
Hawaiian Lion, thank you for the 14 months and your weird message. Weird stance on January 6th. Yikes, Hawaiian Lion. Yikes. Let's dunk on him. Thank you for the sub, though.
To cover themselves for any possible scenario, but how do you sleep at night after writing those words out? Right, money bet. Bet of money. Ben also explains a common trick they used on MasterChef that I can't stop noticing in reality TV since. They put the contestant in the same clothes for every interview so that the editors can combine every word from any of the days and weeks of interviews they have, making them appear to say literally anything. Ben
Wait, what? Say that again. Wait.
Also explains a common trick they used on MasterChef that I can't stop noticing in reality TV since. They put the contestant in the same clothes for every interview so that the editors can combine every word from any of the days and weeks of interviews they have, making them appear to say literally anything. Ben mentions MasterChef making one sentence out of 3 separate interviews with him. It's like in those videos where they combine Obama clips to make him do rap songs. By the way, who made this? I'm dead. I'm screaming. Who made this? The Bachelor has been outed for having similarly jaw-dropping contracts and also for how they shape the narrative each season. For example, if by episode 5, The Bachelor knows without a doubt who they're going to choose to be their partner at the end, they legally have to pretend it's an even race all the way until the finale, which is obviously the only way the show works at all. Common sense would have told you they have to do that. The show has to hit a certain number of episodes each season, and outside of a tight, planned structure like this, that's just not really realistic. But it's called reality TV! Drop it! I know it's confusing. House Hunters is also structurally unavoidably fake, with each episode's house hunter having already killed or bought a house prior to taping. According to an anonymous former house hunter, they won't even consider you for the show unless you already have a purchase agreement signed and have access to both your new home and your former home for the duration of the filming period. Think about it. Every half-hour episode of House Hunters has to feature an intro, visits to 3 properties, and then a decision between them at the end. What if the buyer doesn't choose any of those 3 houses? Is HGTV gonna contractually force the person?
That's so funny. So they've already got it picked and they have to look at other 2 houses and be like, this could be good, but it's not quite what we want. Oh, this one seems great.
To buy and move into one of those houses just so the story of the episode feels complete? When the first story about this blew up, PR for House Hunters released a statement to Entertainment Weekly admitting it was true but defending it. To maximize production time, we seek out families who are pretty far along in the process. Often everything moves much more quickly than we can anticipate, so we go back and revisit some of the homes that the family has already seen and we capture their authentic reactions. Because
No, you don't. That's a funny PR answer. Yeah, we'll admit they're pretty far along. I mean, pretty far along means they've already done it because you've said they have to contractually already have a purchase agreement. So it's not pretty far along. It's done. And then we capture their authentic reactions. You don't. You're telling us you don't because they're not authentic because they're going back to a place they've already said no to. So so it was like a funny way of saying, you're right, all this is fake, but we're going to use words that make it seem like it's still really, it's the exact opposite. That's such a funny answer. It's like a total non-answer where you agree to deflect the, you don't want to turn into a contentious thing. Yeah, you're totally right.
the stakes in real estate are so high, these homeowners always find themselves right back in the moment, experiencing the same emotions and reactions to these properties. It is amazing to admit that it's fake like that, but insist it just doesn't matter. It sure matters to me. The only thing reality conceptually has going for it is that I'm watching relatable, real people go through something. If they're pretending the entire episode, then it's just a boring show with bad actors. Judge Judy is fake too. She's not judging anything. It's arbitration. She should be called Arbiter Judy, and she should have a bitchin' energy sword. Inside AGT is an entire book of contestant experiences on reality competition show America's Got Talent. Multiple past participants have seen the show set performers up to fail, sometimes letting singers rehearse with perfect audio, but then cutting out the monitors for the real thing, so the performers can't hear themselves and sing off key. All because it's narratively time for them to get kicked off the show.
That's fucking mean. That's so fucking mean, dude. This is like a person's dream. Their talent they've honed, and this is their one chance on stage. That's brutal. That's cruel. That's really fucked. What I've never understood, and I've never watched more than one episode of America's Got Talent. So someone explain this to me. How does it work? Most people only have one talent, right? So what if your talent is like you can juggle? Okay, you go on, you do a good job. They go, all right, you're going on to the next round. And they go to the next round. Do they just juggle again? What? How? They just juggle again. Okay. Okay, they just do a different, cooler routine. Okay. But sometimes their routine is like not even like, it doesn't work well with that. Sometimes they're like, their talent is something very specific and it's kind of cool, but like once you've seen it once, do you know what I'm saying? Then they get kicked off. Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. It's weird that they have to do it again, you know?
Also, violinist Damien Escobar compared the between performance conditions to being in prison.
It feels like music would always win because music is the most easily set up to do many different variations and still be good. Is that the case? It does. Okay, well then there we go. Music or magic? Right. Okay. There, we've solved it.
With performers kept in a holding area for 19 hours a day before it was time to rehearse. He mentioned a nurse going around giving people vitamin shots to keep them going and an on-set therapist. I could do a whole separate video on the conditions they put these people through. When I was researching this, the phrase on-set therapist came up constantly. The Voice, for those who don't know, is a singing competition show where viewers can vote for their favorite singers by phone or by purchasing their songs on iTunes. Although the contract also stipulates that they can ignore the voting system at any time. Where'd they get that idea from? The goddamn motherfucking shit fucking god shitting electoral college? Sorry. There's no evidence yet that The Voice has done this to rig the competition, but there sure is on Last Comic Standing. In Last Comic Standing, the judges can be outvoted by the producers on who can move forward in the competition, usually so they can push for the best cast for the offstage aspects of the show, rather than the best comic. Drew Carey, who is one of the celebrity judges on the show, called it a trick being played on the public. Which, okay, bud. But the kicker here is that in his season, 2 of the cast members who made the final 10 were managed by an executive producer on the show, Barry Katz. It's a blatant conflict of interest, at best incredibly dishonest. A competition like that would never fly outside the realm of reality TV, but Barry Katz stayed on as executive producer on LCS, fans call it LCS, for years after that. Nobody cares. So now that we're talking about shows with stakes, whether it's the career boost of Last Comic Standing or the $1 million cash prize on America's Got Talent, this is where the tricks of reality TV are becoming not just a moral question, but nearing a legal one. Which brings us to Storage Wars. Storage Wars is a show about people bidding on abandoned storage units in the hope that the contents end up being valuable enough to make them a profit. It's, what's the word? Fake. With the producers placing some of the most interesting items in the units ahead of time and then framing them as exciting discoveries. That's according to former cast member David Hester, who sued the network on the grounds that by doing this, they're violating an amendment to the Communications Act of 1934. This is where things get really interesting for me. The amendment in question came after a series of scandals in the 1950s nearly destroyed the quiz show genre, or genre, as Trebek would say.
A Japanese cartoon genre.
Shows like 21, The $64,000 Question, and Dado
Anime,
were all
by the way,
canceled
is the
after
answer.
former contestants spoke about being instructed through every part of the process. Many being fed answers to the questions or instructed to take the fall and lose the episode. 150 witnesses spoke in court, but so many.
There's an amazing movie called Quiz Show, I believe. It's I think it's on IMDb's Top 100 Quiz Show. It's a fire movie. And it's where a guy is like a fucking genius, but he's not very charismatic or likable. He's on a quiz show and he's just dominating. He's winning week after week after week after week. And finally they're like, hey, you need to lose because you're killing our ratings because you're not that fun to watch. And they sort of force him into they in it, and then you see what happens with there. I don't want to go the rest of it, but it's a fire movie, and I think it had an impact on maybe these laws. I'm not sure though.
So many of them benefited from the riggings that a prosecutor on the case later estimated only 50 of them told the truth. They would rather commit perjury than admit the lie and damage their reputation. But the reputation
It's a true story. I didn't know it's based on a true story, but it's acted in the movie. It's not like it's a documentary, but it's awesome. I mean, it was just it's a really fun, good movie. I recommend it.
Quiz shows was completely destroyed. According to polls at the time, as much as 95% of the public knew about the quiz show scandals. Which, while you or I may be intellectuals who know there are producers telling Kaylee Kardashian to slap Cartman Kardashian, I wouldn't put the percent of the public who knows that at nearly 95%. But none of it was illegal. No one went to prison for it. Afterwards, Eisenhower ended up signing into law the prohibiting of rigging of purportedly bona fide contests of intellectual knowledge or skill. This is pretty cut and dry. There are right answers to these questions, and the contestants should not be given them in advance, at least when the pitch to the American public is that it's all real. But with the reality shows of today, it's a little more iffy. Certainly in Storage Wars' case, calling it a contest of intellectual skill is kind of a stretch. David Hester ended up with a cash settlement from the network out of court, which seemed like the best outcome he could have hoped for. And with competition shows like Last Comic Standing, those are completely subjective. No matter what the cash on the line or the benefit to the producer who's voting on it, you could never prove that the comic who won didn't deserve to. There's no right answer on these shows. But the quiz show scandals of the 50s nearly blasted that whole genre off the map, with their mass cancellations paving the way for the early iterations of the game shows we see today, where you spin a big wheel or try and spell a word or whatever you people watch. There was a lot of fallout for those scandals. They changed the law.
Bro, you can tell they're not rigging Wheel of Fortune. Did you guys see that clip recently? The Wheel of Fortune clip where it was like, I don't know, row your boat or something, and it was missing the B, and no one fucking could get it. If someone have that clip, we should watch it because it's actually it's feather in your cap. It was another feather in your blank AP. And they were like, another feather in your map? No. Spin. Another feather in your wrap? No. Spin. Another feather in your tap? No. That's so funny.
What's so different now? Reality and competition shows are fake, and we all know it, but this time we just don't care at all? I think it might be a case of it just being too gray to have an easy take about. It's gotta be all good or all bad to really rally the troops around, and the truth is, fixing reality shows is pretty harmless. They're making good TV, and anything questionable is probably covered in the...
Let's watch it real quick. We'll come back.
One Y.
I'll buy a vowel.
Okay.
An O.
Two O's.
I'll solve.
Okay.
Another feather in your hat.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's a fine guess. That's a reasonable guess. Oh, it wasn't hat? Okay, so it must be cat.
G. No G. Thomas.
Oh, it's actually not a reasonable guess because H and T are already there. Damn! Even that one was dumb. Holy shit, don't play Wordle. Don't play Wordle, lady.
Uh-oh, the bankrupt got you. Lori, have another shot at it.
I forgot. The second funniest part of this clip is that this guy probably knows the answer, but he keeps rolling bankrupt. He gets like multiple spins at it, and he keeps getting his turn skipped. It's actually so funny.
Spin the wheel or try to solve the puzzle.
I'll solve.
Okay.
Another feather in your lap.
No. Although the feather is moving around. Christopher. 900.
D.
No. Thomas. Well, Thomas, I think the wheel got... Laura, you have another opportunity here. You can spin the wheel. You can try to solve the puzzle. What do you want to do? Go ahead and spin if you don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and spin.
Don't get bugged out. Time. Well, what letter would you like?
A P?
Yes, there's a P.
Oh. Now you gotta get it.
Spin or solve.
I will solve.
Okay.
Another feather in your map.
Dies of cringe.
Christopher, it's your turn. Oh my goodness. The bankrupt got you. Thomas, you have no money. I don't know what you're going to spin.
I'll spin.
So what letter would you like?
A C.
Is there a C up there anywhere? There you go.
He got there.
I'll solve. Another feather in your cap.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you have $500. We'll make it 1,000. That's our minimum per round. You have 7.
Wow, he got there. Although I will say, all right, I want to give you a follow-up here. The host, Pat Sajak, this guy. By the way, one of my favorite rap bars of all time. When your wheel's worth a fortune, you don't gotta say Jack. I think from Wale on the My Boy J. Cole song. It's one of the most fire lines of all time. One of the most fucking fire lines of all time. When he put out a little post like saying, basically to give some empathy and humility to these guys and don't make fun of them, and it's actually stressful up there. And, you know, it was really nice and sweet. I think it's still really fucking funny. They guess another feather in your map. But end of the day, I agree with him. And, you know, whatever. It happens.
The contract. And maybe none of the proof about competition shows out there is quite damning enough. Because I do believe that if it came out Jeopardy champion Ken Jennings had the answers written on his hand the whole time, people would be mad about that.
Yes, sir.
But that probably won't happen because it's regulated by the law. It's funny how now quiz shows are seemingly the only reality shows free from rigging. I do wonder if the reason there have been no new laws prohibiting this stuff since the rebirth of reality TV is because the government doesn't want to write any new laws about not lying. You know, glass houses and everything. So why don't we care? Is it because there are maybe other things going on? I've heard there might be a pandemic of some sort. MasterChef Junior is better now. That clip at the start was from the pilot. The later seasons have settled into a much better format. Instead of just lying over and over that these kids are making restaurant quality stuff, they've got a lot more fun surprises and reasons it'd be entertaining and empowering for a kid to watch with their family. And sometimes a competition show like America's Got Talent can actually be a good showcase for performers to launch a career. Even if it is a gamble whether you're going to get railroaded for a future reality show audition fail compilation. All I know is, no one cares. It's a mildly interesting topic at best, and certainly not worth making a 12-minute video about. Oh, shit.
Hey, this guy's really funny. I found a good YouTuber today. This guy's funny. He's got a fun personality, and I like his videos. All right, Leo Vader. He also loves Hitman. Great. Maybe we can collab, and then he can be funny, and I can say Hitman. We could both go to the moon. Donkey, I can't watch the Donkey video. It'll be spoilers. I would love to watch. Don't believe me. I would lose my mind to watch the Donkey video, but I have to beat Elden Ring before every other human being on Earth completes it. So far, only 80% of people on Earth have completed it, so I still have a little bit of time. But like, just for example, the Prime Minister of Japan is making a push. He's in the last third. Yeah, Spectacor, he's still doing it. Putin just finished last week. Yeah. You know, people are Zelensky finished. Zelensky in a fucking bunker. Fucking dodge rolling against Radon. Dodge rolling IRL while he's dodging fucking Radon's arrows. That's gangster, dude. That's gangster. That's Giga Chad, dude. Biden's getting close. I got time. I can beat Biden. I can beat Biden. Gucci Katana, baby. Yeah, speaking of that, I might even jump into a little Elden Ring. Unless we have some another crazy great video to watch. What do you think? Any other crazy videos? Otherwise, I think I'm going to jump into Elden Ring and make a little progress today. Fight some bosses, you know. Kind of do some crazy, wild, goofy shit. Gucci Katana shit. You know what I'm saying? The Glamour Eye. Trying to make some game changers. Shark Tank, not today. But actually, listen. Here's the deal I'm at with Shark Tank. It's really fun to watch, and it's actually doing pretty well on YouTube. So naturally, we're doing a Shark Tank video every 30 seconds. Because of our inability to control ourselves. Me and the editors. So I need to rein it in, dude. I need to rein it in because I'm going to end up fucking going hard in the paint on Shark Tank, and it's going to burn it out. And it was on a nice little steady clip. So I need to hold back. We're catching up, and then we'll parcel. But I do want to watch one. I'll do one this week. They're actually really fun to watch. And they make great YouTube. I think we're going to play some Elden Ring. And that's what I think we're going to do. And also, we have some React to do. My Factor box arrived today. Shout outs to Factor. This is a free plug. Just because I ate a Factor meal today and it was fucking fire. And I'll be doing Get Smarter Saturdays on... Actually, let me announce something. Get Smarter Saturdays on Saturday. Yes, back in a major way. We'll do some big reacting. Get your fucking funniest, best, interesting videos and submit them to Discord. We're going to watch them on Saturday. But also on Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be playing a return of fun Hitman challenges with Linkus, not Elusive Target. An entirely new challenge with me and Linkus that we'll be doing on the fly. Should be really fun. So check that out. Watch the next major RTS will fail. Oh, okay, I'll watch that. The next major RTS will fail. This is why. I think that's interesting. It's an interesting topic. Let's see. And then we'll play some Elden Ring. Atrioc, I will not be playing him because our guys do. Bro, you're like the dumbest YouTube commenter. You're like the dumbest YouTube commenters. It's like I literally specifically say I'm gonna stop grinding for world records at 2 a.m. And then I post a Elusive Target video a month later. Everyone's like, I thought you were quitting. Curious. And it's like, no, that's not what I said, bro. Obviously, I'm still gonna play for fun on stream. What I do on stream is not the problem. It's when I'm grinding off stream for hours and hours and hours and hours instead of spending time with the person I'm trying to marry. You understand there's a difference? And it makes me die of cringe every time. And so you're literally murdering me with cringe. Okay.
Real-time strategy just isn't popular anymore.
Sad.
Players much prefer...
So I'll give you a little bit of background. I, being 6 million years old, came up with RTS games. And I love them. And I honestly believe, I feel lucky to have had StarCraft be the first esport I try to go competitive in, because before StarCraft, I was a much lazier person. And I honestly credit this game, and probably Melee, for teaching me how to learn. And I applied it to everything in my life and got better at things. I swear to God. I truly believe that if StarCraft wasn't my formative gaming experience, and by the way, I didn't want to play StarCraft. There was a friend who was older than me and he was cool, and he just had, I don't know, his family only had StarCraft or something. I don't know. He liked it, and he like forced me to play it. And I was like, dude, this game looks fucking lame as shit. And I didn't want to play it. And he forced me to play it, and then he beat my ass. You know those friends that'll invite you over and then make you play a game they're good at and then beat your ass at them? That happened to me all the time. And then because I didn't want to get my ass beat, I had to learn. But StarCraft is one of the hardest games in the world to learn. And so learning how to, like, I couldn't, it's one of those games, one of the rare games where you can't cheese it. You can't, like, just look up a strategy and do it and it works. There's no cheat code. You have to do it well. Execution matters. And so once I learned that, it changed my whole outlook on everything. And then then I beat his ass consistently, and that felt good. And like, when someone owns you at something and you go and grind and then you come back and you beat them badly enough that they never want to fight you again, that feels so good. And once I had that once, I think it changed my brain chemistry and it changed my entire life. Like, literally changed my entire life. Like, that literally changed how my brain works. And now I like hyper grind things all the time. But I really think I have a huge amount of credit for StarCraft. Like, I don't think I would have got the job at Twitch. I think I learned more about like all that stuff I did. Like, I learned how to learn, and I feel like I owe it a lot.
MOBAs, shooters,
even though the games are not really that fun. I mean, it's fun to win, but in general, they're very exhausting and mentally taxing and kind of draining.
and Battle Royale. And developers will never invest in making one. There's no way to monetize it. No loot boxes or season passes. When a new title releases, it comes and goes with little fanfare. The player base dissipates in a few months, it can't sustain competitive ladder, and the game dies.
Bro, not even months.
RTS is a relic of gaming's past. As a content creator, I hear people say these things a lot when talking about the future of RTS, and honestly, I think they're full of it. People love to call doom and gloom. It's an easy alternative to critical thinking and analysis. People who remember the good old days of sitting on the gilded throne as the king of esports, declaring that all is lost and the world has left them behind. While I disagree on their diagnosis why, they are correct about one thing. New RTS releases have been consistently bombing. I'm going to argue that the core problem with RTS right now
AoE did kind of well, but it is dead now, I believe. Like, it's pretty dead.
Stems not from the players, but from the developers. There's been a fundamental design philosophy shift for RTS. Developers and publishers have lost vision on what makes these games so much fun to play. And if they don't change course, they are destined to a fate of mediocrity at best. They're targeting the wrong audience, not focusing on the correct content, and fundamentally misunderstanding who the average RTS player is. And if this doesn't get discussed, it will continue to happen again and again. But why am I qualified to talk about this? In addition to the basic facts that I've played RTS for over 20 years now, have a career based around RTS and run a large RTS community, I've also worked as an independent consultant for 2 currently unreleased smaller indie titles. This project work acted as the spark that inspired me to take up this project. Over the last few months, I've been surveying groups of RTS players, ranging from casual to hardcore.
All 4 of them.
I've received an absurd amount of feedback. The sample size of my data is currently 7,500 responses, an undeniably healthy data set. Using this data, my experience as a player and as a
You know what, though? If you interviewed 7,500 RTS players, that is literally every RTS player in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? That's like half a Ludwig stream on a slow day, and that's like every single one. Because even when at the peak of AoE 4, when I was watching it, they were getting like, I don't know, 3K on the big streams.
Creator, I'm going to explain why the developers keep missing the mark, what old developers used to do differently, and how they can fix it. But before that, even if a developer makes the perfect game, there has to be people interested in playing it. So how many people are playing RTS right now in March 2022? The answer is way more than you think. Getting user data for games can be pretty difficult, so I'm going to have to focus on what is currently the largest RTS, StarCraft 2. Together, we're going to walk through the steps to reach an approximation of the game's monthly average player base.
StarCraft 2 is still the largest RTS? Bro, this game is fucking old.
Unfortunately, Blizzard really hates giving out data about their player counts. Something about WoW's decline being very embarrassing for them to talk about. Thankfully, StarCraft 2 had someone who was the embodiment of passion. And while
Do you guys remember when Slime got really into StarCraft 2 and then he challenged me? And then I played off race and beat his ass 3-0 on stream in a $100 money match. I don't know if you guys brought that up, but I thought it was worth it. You don't fuck with the fucking, you know, it's just, this shit that sticks with you. This shit sticks with you.
Blizzard wasn't willing to talk about their numbers.
like riding a
one
bike,
man
dude.
Was. On November 1st, 2017, Total Biscuit tweeted, "Oh, and by the way, we've seen the numbers. SC2 has a consistent 1.8 million to 2 million monthly user base the entire year.
That's
Co-op is
2017.
extremely popular. Arcade has received a boost with the revamp, and there's a lot more coming." First of all, 2 million monthly users for a 7-year-old game is absurd. But that data is over 4
Yeah, it's 5 years old now. There's no way it's held even close.
years old now. It's not going to be correct.
RP Total Biscuit, though.
But
Balls in
thankfully,
the chat.
we do have some nice
For a
numbers of
legend.
ladder games played both in 2017 and now. We can use that data to extrapolate the average monthly player base for 2022. The 3 seasons for the year of 2017 averaged 150,000, 140,000, and 131,000 games played per day. This makes a yearly average of 140,000. For the full year of 2021, the average was 193.8 thousand. A 38.4% increase in number of ladder games played.
Whoa!
This growth is almost certainly because the game went free to play in 2017 right after this tweet. Unless something incredibly unexpected is happening with the math here, that means that StarCraft 2's active player base is consistently and reliably over 2 million monthly active users. This is almost 12 years after the game's release and 2 years of being with bare minimum support. The reason that
Blizzard
new
doesn't do
RTSs
shit
are
for it.
failing is not because of a lack of potential players. So the RTS audience exists, but who are they? This might come as a bit of a surprise, but even a decade after StarCraft 2's release, the large majority of players and viewers are casuals. In my survey data, over 3/4 of respondents self-identify as casual.
Oh, yeah. This is 100% facts on racks on racks. It's funny. I remember. So, again, this friend gets me into StarCraft, right? But he is not a grinder. He just grew up with the game. Like, StarCraft 1 was old by the time we played it, right? I never had it when I grew up. And he gets me into it, okay? And all he wants to play is these custom games like Heaven's Last Defense and, you know, the early versions of Dota or whatever. He just wants to play like the customs. But he opened up by teaching me the game in 1v1s. And that's where I got my ass beat. And so that's what I wanted to play. So I'm like, no, let's play 1v1. And then I'd play and lose. And he's like, all right, let's play a casual game. Let's play Probes versus Zealots. Let's play. And then I'm like, no, let's play 1v1s. And then I'd play and lose. And he's like, all right, let's play a casual game. And I'd say, no, let's play 1v1s. And I'd play and lose. And I would just keep asking him to play me and beat my ass until I finally won. And then when I won, it was like, all right, fine, you won. Now let's play a casual game. And then I'm like, no, let's play. And then I'd beat his ass. And then all I wanted to do was him play me so I could beat him over and over again. And eventually, they just stopped inviting me. Because all I wanted to do was beat everybody. And then, the only person that would play me in the whole fucking school was this Korean kid named Si-woo, who was actually good. And then he would play me. But then I kept grinding too much, and then even he wouldn't play me until I put up my autographed Suns basketball signed by Steve Nash as a part of a competition. This is a true story. Yeah. Did I win? Yeah, of course I won. But he wouldn't even he was like, I have to study. Yeah. Anyway, little known fact.
Players with under 20%.
What did he put up? Nothing. Literally nothing.
Being hardcore. This data lines up fairly well with a comment made by Matt Morris in an interview with Loco back in 2016.
Like most people come into these games are, Wings Heart, they play the campaign. We see about 80% of the people that love the campaign, and only 20% stick around for the hardcore multiplayer. I mean, these are the really hardcore, engaged, competitive players.
Is that like 80 to 20?
Yeah, it drops like that. So, for a long time we've been saying
Bro, this ratio is true even in League of Legends. Like in League of Legends, you'd think most players play ranked, right? That's not even close to true. If you're in bronze in League of Legends, you're better than like 80% of all players that play the game. Because most players only play ARAMs or normals. Like 50 to 80% that ever touch the game literally never open ranked at all. They only play ARAMs and normals. And then of the people that play ranked, most are bronze, silver. So even in there, if you're gold, you're better than like 95%. And I think what other thing that StarCraft taught me that is true for League and all those games that I grinded as well, is that this like curve, this like 80-20 and then like a percentage of the 20 curve holds true for everything in life. And so like if you have gotten, I don't know, gold in Rocket League or something, you should zoom out a bit and realize that however much effort that took you, apply that effort to almost anything and you can get to the top 10%. Because most people don't try at anything. And then of the ones that try, about half are really bad. And so even, I'm not saying if you want to get to the best at anything, it's very difficult. And maybe you're going to need some kind of talent and a really dedicated practice. But if you want to get like good enough to beat almost anyone you'd see, it's really not that hard. It just takes a little bit of focused effort. And I think games taught me that. And I think it's a really good lesson. I think it's very motivating. This curve applies to anything. Like if you want to become a good chef, realize that just by trying for a month or two to be a good chef, like learning recipes, practicing, you're better than 80%. 80% of people don't try at all, are terrible. And then from there, if you just grind a little bit harder, you're probably a gold level chef, right? Which means you're better than almost anyone. This advice does not apply to Twitch streaming. Well, Twitch streaming is a little different because it's not a skill based. It's not merit based. Twitch streaming is not a merit based thing. You can become better at streaming, and there's some aspect of it, but you could be a great streamer with one viewer and no one notices it because there's no meritocracy and discoverability on Twitch. YouTube's a little better. I think I think Mr. Beast is kind of proof of the example that like, you can grind your way to more appealing videos for the algorithm that then get shown to more people. I think it's totally possible. Twitch doesn't have that capability because if your content's good or bad, it's still the bottom of the directory. No one finds it. There's no way to tell the difference. Who dat? I'm not saying there's not way. I mean, who dat is proof that you literally fucking grinded his way out of zero into a fucking thriving stream. But it's I wouldn't say it's like a fair system at all. From zero to hero, who dat story. What about Afghans? No, I'm not saying there's people that aren't making fucking hustling moves, but it's not dependent on the quality of their content.
How do we help these people stick around? Because they obviously love the game.
While my question divides between hardcore and casual, while Matt Morris talks about co-op and campaign versus ranked multiplayer, there is a strong correlation between these groups. It's not bold to assume that the majority of self-described hardcore players focus on competition and esports while casuals prefer everything else. Which brings us to error number 1 of most modern RTSs, focusing on competitive ladder and esports. With game releases like Grey Goo and Age of Empires 4, the focus was entirely on multiplayer. The campaign was an obvious afterthought. The AI was garbage, and at times it verged on unplayable. But this is alienating 80% of your audience.
Yeah, you gotta have a good campaign. People want the campaign. And one thing I'll say about StarCraft, StarCraft had great multiplayer, but it also had a fantastic campaign. StarCraft 2 and 1. They were fire. People really enjoyed them. So it's a very good point. And then even if you only play the campaign, you know enough about the game that it's fun to watch the esport. You don't need to play online to watch. StarCraft, actually, I think we did a study back when I was at Twitch. StarCraft had one of the highest ever ratios of people that don't play that watch. Almost every other game, most of the viewers are players. Like if you go to like a Warzone tournament or a Halo tournament or even a League tournament, most of the viewers also play the game. But in StarCraft, a lot of people watching just like watching and they don't play it at all. Melee is probably a good example. Melee has a pretty shockingly low player base, but at the big tournaments has pretty good viewership because it has great stories. Really hard games generally have this. Really hard but beautiful games. But you have to play it at some point. I don't think there's many people that watch Melee that never ever touched it. Some maybe. And I think with StarCraft, same thing. I think people have played a little bit, but mostly the campaign, and then they move on. But that's still enough. That's enough to get you hooked in.
In my polls, I asked how important it was for a game to have various aspects for people to give it a try. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 was not important at all, and 5 was essential. Here's the data for having a campaign, cooperative content, ranked 1v1, and an active esports scene. It's pretty obvious that the development focusing on creating a ranked
Melee's a little bit different because one of the hugest impetuses of new players was the documentary. It's almost like the way Formula One is doing it now, where they made a documentary and they promoted it through Netflix and got people interested in the stories first, and then they just watched the game to see the stories play out. People watched Melee because they were introduced into the characters and the icons and the people, and then the game just became an avenue for that.
multiplayer environment and pro play is not going to draw in the numbers. To double check these numbers, I went hunting through Steam achievements on various RTS games to see how many people are touching the multiplayer. I was shocked to see how low some of these numbers were. Iron Harvest sits at 19.4%, and it's the highest of the bunch. Company of Heroes 2 is 14.2%, Grey Goo 4.7%, and Ashes of the Singularity a measly 1.8%.
This game was fucking awful. Grey Goo. I saw it at E3. I think I was still working at Twitch, and I went to their booth, and I was like, I'm an RTS player. Let me check this out. And they were like, yeah, sit down. Let's try it. And I played it for, 40 minutes. And there's a huge line of people waiting behind me, and I wasn't giving up my seat, and I was just flashing my staff badge. and I played it, and I was like, well, this is kind of fun. And then I went home and bought it, played it for another 2 hours, and realized there was literally nothing else past that demo. That demo was like the fucking depth of the game. I mean, I don't know if they ran out of money or what, but this game was fucking awful. It looked like it just felt like a demo.
Though that last one is probably because everybody who boots that game has their GPU melt. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, there's no achievement data for Age of Empires 4, but I would be surprised if it were a significant outlier here. So if ranked multiplayer is not the most important thing to an RTS title for most players, why do developers keep focusing on it? It's pretty simple. Selection bias. Developers want to make the best product that they can, and very often bring on active and important members of RTS communities to help give those communities what they want. This is a great idea in theory. These people are very familiar with the scene in a way that developers can't be. But if you're a community member who makes their livelihood because of RTS, you aren't going to be a representative sample of the actual audience.
True.
Being a literal RTS professional, be it player or content creator, makes you the definition of hardcore. And yes,
it's actually true. It's like bringing on, like Mir Linkus for designing the next Hitman. I'd be like, yeah, can you add more fucking muffin skips? Can you add, I think this level needs 16 targets, and, it's like, it's not what the average person playing wants to do. It's like, it's a total incomplete.
That absolutely includes me. Of course, the hardcore of the hardcore are going to focus on 1v1. Even when they look at people who they see as less hardcore in their communities, they're so firmly integrated to the competitive community.
This is why I quit Age of Empires 4. One of the main reasons, other than getting my goal of getting top 1,000, no big deal, Dynasty, was that I noticed instantly that even though the Civ that I played, China, was underpowered in 1v1 and actually pretty weak as fuck, it was overpowered in team games. And 99% of the people playing were casuals playing team games. And they were on the forums all day saying, nerf China, screaming. And I was like, it's only a matter of time before China gets nerfed. And then it did get nerfed. And China went from bottom 4 to by far the worst Civ, completely unplayable, lowest win rate. And it's like, what are you going to do?
Community that they
Little
only
Mac syndrome.
see people with the same interests. I'm not saying it's wrong to create a game that caters solely to hardcore players, but developers should know that they are actively alienating a large portion of potential players by doing so. A tacked on afterthought of a campaign isn't going to cut it. One more thing about audiences before we move on. There's a common misconception that the right RTS will grab all of the MOBA players and bring them back over from League or Dota. This idea stemmed from the fact that Defense of the Ancients started off as a custom game mode for Warcraft 3, and thus all early MOBA players were RTS players. But Warcraft 3 is almost 20 now. That doesn't apply to the modern MOBA player base. I polled about which genres RTS players tend to play, and MOBAs are behind RPGs, strategy games, FPSs, and sandbox games. If you feel like you need to bring in a different audience, you're better off catering towards Halo, Skyrim, and Kerbal Space Program players. Before we move on to the main...
Well, I don't know why no RTS has done what StarCraft 2 did for their campaign, which had like a home base RPG thing where you could buy custom upgrades for your troops between missions. It was super gangster. Everybody loved it. It was really cool. I don't know why nobody else has done it. Everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. Like, it was, everyone fucking had a great time with it. Casuals loved it. Hardcore players loved it. It was sick as fuck. People love upgrading, especially when they have choices. Oh, I get this, and now my fucking Marines have jetpacks. Oh, I get this, and now I have fucking tanks that shoot twice as far. And then I go into the mission, and like I made a choice, and it's interesting, and it changes. People fucking love that shit. I don't know. It's like it's a freebie. Make a campaign like that.
In points, I'm going to switch to Opinion Grant for a moment and talk about stuff. Given the niche I fill on YouTube and Twitch, I interact with a larger variety of casual and newcomers to the RTS genre than almost anybody else on Earth. My focus on campaign-based content makes me a natural springboard for people looking to get into the game. From this unique position, I've heard a lot of opinions and preconceptions about RTS and its players from more or less outside sources. And I think many of these are fairly problematic. StarCraft players in particular love to talk about how freaking hard the game is. How a ladder match is like playing chess and piano at the same time.
Okay, well, don't watch my video about StarCraft then. I think I spent like a fucking third of it saying exactly this. But it is, so deal with it.
How it's the most competitive 1 versus 1 game. How you physically can't click on the button to queue a Zerg unless your IQ is over 800. Basically, it's a lot of self-flattery, but it works. People see these views when they're looking into a game to play, and it's not a good thing. It makes people hesitant to try out the game. They're not sure they want to spend the time it takes to learn when the community makes it seem like you need a PhD to build a barracks. I think this is part of the reason that the casual to competitive conversion rate is so low. People are intimidated. My experience with both the StarCraft and Warcraft communities is that once you're inside, they're kind, supporting, and fairly non-toxic. But from an outside perspective, we look like a bunch of self-aggrandizing elitists. So no wonder developers are trying to market towards that angle. I think it would be healthy to admit that while professional play is absolutely cutthroat, intense action,
it is genuinely hard, though I often say that one of the most fun things in the entire world is playing a game that is deeply skill-based, like Melee or StarCraft Brood War or StarCraft 2, against somebody your skill level. Somebody actually your skill level, not somebody, you know, I mean, like, actually there, because if they're even like 10% better, it can change everything. But if it's actually your skill level, it's actually so fun. It's actually such a fucking fun rush experience. And it's even better if you're both bad. If you're both awful, but it's the same amount of awful, you have a fucking blast. It will really be one of the best experiences of your life. Just the hard part is finding that person, finding someone who's around your skin skill level. If you can find it, it really is it's so fun. But it's
all the way through. It's not that way for 99% of players. If most people knew most ladder games were more like 2 drunk toddlers fencing with pool noodles, the intimidation factor would be significantly lower. So with all that out of the way, let's get to the core of this. What did old RTS have that was so successful that new RTSs are not doing? It's worth stating that this is not a blanket truth. Many RTS have released in the past that have crashed and burned in ways that make recent releases look successful. Instead, we're going to look at the common themes from the 3 biggest success stories. These being the Age of Empires and Mythology series, Command & Conquer, and the Blizzard
Age of
RTSs.
Mythology was hype.
There are 3 pillars that these franchises had that allowed them to rise above and beyond and dominate the market for almost a decade. They are the engine, spectacle, and development tools. To introduce the first pillar, I want to talk about the 2020 release Iron Harvest. This game is awesome. Post-World War I dieselpunk mechs is an incredibly cool and unique setting. The units are stylized and varied from tiny walkers with machine guns to enormous monsters with siege cannons. The visuals are pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, look, the average player wants to grab a huge army with big cool things in it, click the attack button, click on the other person, have them walk forward and steamroll everything, and then it says victory. You have to give that to the average player as much as possible or they'll quit. So, I don't know. That's what they want, though. They want to spend about 20 minutes clicking the build button to make all this stuff. Then they want to grab it all. Then they want to attack it. And then they want it to say victory. And if you don't give that to them, they will get frustrated and quit. And I think there's a way to give that to them while still having a good multiplayer. I think that's totally fine. I think it's totally possible. And good games have done it.
The campaign voice acting is fun, and it's consistently supported with DLC content. It's really astonishing how uninterested I am at playing any more of it. The game fundamentally fails in its most basic aspects, pathfinding and responsiveness. When a group of units is told to go to one place, they'll split up and head a variety of different directions, making controlling even mid-sized armies a chore. Units are clunky, particularly large units take ages before they're able to execute commands, often creating frustrating situations where your most prized forces are sitting around like dunces while being killed. It relies heavily on a cover system for holding areas with infantry, but the outsides of most buildings can't actually be used for cover, with garrisoning being the only option.
Too complicated.
The enemy will select a unit of yours to kill, and if pulled back, the AI will charge their most expensive units through your entire army to reach it. I want to like Iron Harvest. I really do, but I just can't. The game fundamentally feels bad to play. Many times when you lose, it's not because the enemy out-tacticked or overpowered you, it's because you're fighting a 2v1 against the opponent and the game's controls. It's worth stating that some games in the past feel like that. StarCraft 1 doesn't feel good to play these days, but it was an upgrade from previous titles like Age of Empires, and then Age of Empires 2 was an upgrade from StarCraft. Red Alert was an upgrade from both, and that repeats over and over, each release being slightly better than the rest until StarCraft 2, where no other modern RTS has matched the pathing or the controls.
Is this Fortnite? Yeah.
RTS is a genre where you're going to have to spend significantly more time on the fundamentals.
Listen, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my theory is the following. And my theory is that it doesn't, I mean, this is some good points in this, and some of this could help. But my theory is this, okay? RTS games came first, and they were popular as esports back when esports was a lot smaller. And then MOBAs came along, and the unique twist of MOBAs was that when you lose in a MOBA, you can blame your team. My theory is about the diffusion of blame. Because when you lose an RTS, it feels really bad. It feels really bad because there's not much you can blame. And people blame everything because our minds aren't good at handling losses in 1v1s. So people will be blamed, oh, your race is overpowered. Oh, Zerg's overpowered, Terran's overpowered, Poe's overpowered. They'll blame that. They'll blame ping. They'll blame spawn location. They'll blame everything. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't feel right because the games are pretty balanced and they're pretty skill-based. And so you usually have to blame yourself, which sucks. And then MOBAs come along and you can blame your team. And it's like, holy fuck, this is awesome. Now I can lose and I don't feel bad at all. In fact, I'm playing every game perfectly and it's always my team. And that's awesome. That's great. And then even after that, MOBAs started getting disrupted by battle royales, which are 100 people with random everything, random loot, random drop point. So that when you die, it's not your fault, right? It's the shit they got. It's where your location was. Easy to jump back in. It's there's a lot of shit that you can do to diffuse the blame. It's never like a raw skill. Like battle royale is not a raw skill based thing because there's so much randomness between what was going on. It's where the fucking circle went. And so I think every new genre of popular game has to find a way to make it even more diffused to where you don't have to take any blame yourself if you lose. Because I think our brains aren't good at it. I think it's the unfortunate reality that we're heading into. That's why everyone hates playing Rocket League 1v1s. Exactly. There's just too much pressure on the person, and our minds crumble. Do you like Total War? Yeah, I do. I mean, where I think it's a sap, Super Auto Pets. Yeah, I mean, auto battlers are great because, like, you lose, it was bad luck. You win, it's because you're a genius. But I think, the dark future that I've been talking about, that I think we're getting closer to, and it's a scary one, is where they start mixing in AI that is designed to lose and win at a certain ratio that keeps you addicted. Because they found, there's studies, EA patented a fucking, I forgot what it was called, but it's called like the total immersion MMR system or whatever, where they like looked at the data and they found out that like if someone wins 3 games in a row, they're likely to churn out. They get bored. If they lose 3 in a row, they feel like it's too hard. They burn out. But if they win, lose, win, they're hooked. Or if they win, lose, lose, win, if you mix it in a little bit of times, they get hooked. And so they design the PvP to force losses certain times, to force wins, to force losses, to make it so you're always on this wagon wheel of getting dopamine hits, so you don't turn off. So it really it doesn't. And the future of that is like what they've done on like mobile PUBG, where you're not even playing humans and you don't know it, where all your opponents are just AI that are designed to lose or designed to win at certain points, so that you keep, because you have to think you're playing humans. You have to think it's challenging. The appearance matters, but like fake bots, basically. Which is pretty dies of cringe, but it is, it's what I think we're going to appease the vast majority of the casual player base that make up the big money.
Gorgeous aesthetics mean nothing if the player is focusing all of their attention on trying to get the unit to move properly. Incredible
mobile
sound
games already do
design
that?
for
Oh yeah,
attacks
yeah,
is
mobile games are way
worthless
ahead
if
on this.
Units can't find their way to the battlefield. In games like shooters, the technical investment is far lower. Engines come with pre-provided tools and developers have a firm understanding of the genre by now. But RTS needs a little bit more care under the hood. For all you executives and project managers out there, it might seem difficult to justify spending all the extra time and money on getting these fundamentals correct. But I promise you that by the end of this—
So you're saying I should go GP Solution? You should go both. I did it both today in TFT. Got diamond. No big deal. Kind of a fucking god gamer.
This video, you will understand that this is not a barrier to entry for the genre, but instead an investment into saving more time, effort, and money down the line. One thing I find incredibly fascinating about the big three is they managed to span all of the main settings of gaming. Age of Empires was historical, Command & Conquer was modern fantasy, Warcraft was high fantasy, and Starcraft was sci-fi. Despite the settings being so wildly different, each of these games do a great job with the second pillar, spectacle. Spectacle doesn't need much explanation. Cool things are cool, and using cool things—
This video might be too long. I think I got the point. And I also discussed everything they say. I think, I wanted to mention this, which you mentioned here. I think a good RTS, all the great RTS had this. They had a fucking editor where you could make your own maps. And the community went hog wild and created a fucking million custom fun maps. And then all the casual players played it. And you got a bunch of free content coming out all the time. And everyone loved it. And it was super fucking fun. And then you play that. And then you could watch the esports still. And it's a big smile on your face. And you fucking thumbs up. And you get to play Atrioc Racing and Empire Earth, created by me. And it was genius. And I was 13. And I was better than any developer. And I was better than FromSoft. And I was better than Miyamoto. And someone should have given me a fucking paycheck because I invented Atrioc Racing. And it was fucking awesome. And so... and Miyazaki himself actually said that he played Atrioc Racing as a child and it inspired him to become a developer, and it changed his whole outlook on life, and he wishes he could make a game as hard as it. Atrioc Racing 2 when? No, there was Atrioc Racing 2. There was Atrioc Racing 2 and 3. I had a fucking dev studio.
Things is fun. Age of Empires allowed players to recreate history.
Okay, so that's that. Player-generated content. Conclusion. Yeah, make a great RTS. You know, there is so Frost Giant Games is a bunch of ex-Blizzard developers that split off because StarCraft 2 was getting no support from Blizzard, and they're making a new RTS. And hopefully they learn some of this stuff and make a great game. I would love to fucking play it. And in fact, if you want a streamer to try it, give me a call. Good video, though. Good video, though. But I think enough dilly-dallying. It's already 10:06. I need to get a fucking boss in. Let's play a little Elden Ring! I have a song for this. What's up, Jesse?
I'm the glamour eye, ain't no normal samurai. I'm the one stealing maidens from the other guys. You take one look at me, and you know I'm hella fly. I'll be the dopest motherfucker till the day I die. This isn't just a sword, it's a fashion piece. You wanna praise the Lord? Drop to your knees. I'm here in the flesh, there's no question I'm the best. So put me to the test, I'll be victorious in my quest. I'm rocking the Gucci katana, Yeah, my helmet is Prada. Everything is designer. I'll even my socks are Balaga. You'll never hold a candle to me. This is a friendly reminder. Continue watching and you'll see I am the best mouse grinder. I killed Tree Sentinel without any powers. It was easy and it only took me 7 hours. So now I ride Torrent all across the land. If you try to backseat, you can catch this band. I'm the glamour eye, ain't no normal samurai. I'm the one stealing maidens from the other guys. You take one look at me, and you know I'm hella fly. I'll be the dopest motherfucker till the day I die. I'm on top of the game, you'll remember my name. I feel no shame in the man I became. This isn't just some claim, all of my shit is flames. When I have the ring, I'll go down in fame. I've been hunting for some runes, there is nothing you can do. I'm the baddest in the room, and I'm looking the best too. Give me a couple weeks, I'll be done with this game soon. Maybe then you'll have a chance to take a walk in my shoes. Yeah, so go ahead and try me. But you should know the repercussions if you dare to find me. Cause if you show, I won't wait to bend you over my knee. And then you'll go complain about it in your little diary. Hey, I'm just saying, you shouldn't step to a guy with the stuff I'm laying. Why not take a look at all the monster slaying and think about what you got for disobeying? Right, we're moving on. Back on track before the next dawn. Gonna hack attack the gods next spawn, and when we crack that sack, we're gonna get smacked.
Okay.
I'm the glamour eye, ain't no normal samurai. I'm the one stealing maidens from the other guys. You take one look at me,
oh my
and
God.
you know I'm hella fly.
Oh my God.
I'll be the dopest motherfucker till the day I die. I'm the
Another
glamour
sword.
eye, ain't no normal samurai.
Ow!
I'm the one stealing maidens from the other
Ow!
guys. You take one look at me, and you know I'm hella fly. I'll be the dopest motherfucker till the day I die. I'm the glamour eye. I'm the glamour eye. I'm the glamour eye.
What a bird.
I'm the glamour eye. I'm the glamour eye. I'm the glamour eye.
He's dead. Okay, so where I left off was I had just beaten Radon, and then I beat this fucking thing that was here. It was like some kind of fucking elder beast of the War Dead Catacombs. And then I teleported to the hold, and I tried to upgrade my weapon, but I couldn't. And that's what I did. Are you a speedrunner? Yeah, I beat the worm thing, and I beat Radon. So now I figured there's got to be a bunch of shit here in Caelid that I didn't do. And so that's what I want to do. I want to find the bosses of Caelid and do them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Yeti? So we have a no backseating rule, but I also have a rule where you can sort of hot and cold me towards bosses, because finding them is kind of hard and missing them is very easy. So I try to find bosses, but after that, please no backseating, no help on builds or items or anything. Fuck off. Ow! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die nameless and alone. The bosses are huge. How do you miss them? I don't miss them physically with my eyes. I miss their location. You understand? But actually, contractually, factually, first of all, where's my fucking... Are you an enemy? What are you doing just sitting here, buddy? It's funny how the horn doesn't wake up... Oh, it does wake up the dogs. I lied. Oh, dogs versus men. The greatest battle of all. Wow, a lot of dogs, huh? Where's my runes before I lose them all? Radon could have been your maiden? No. I suppose. Not my intention, though. Alright, so I'm gonna look for somewhere where I'm not getting destroyed by a fucking bunch of giant dogs. And for that, I know at least... Oh, hello. Did I get you? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that means this is a new area, because I would have picked up a golden seed. So, let's look here for something dope. I find nothing but more dogs. Wait a minute. Something's probably up here on top of this hill. So that's where I'll go. Radon maidenless? He's dead. So, you know, that doesn't help. Ow! Fucking, you pecking bitch! What is with this guy? Oh my god. Has anyone ever told Maya that birds are super cringe? And that Alveus is a waste of time? Because they're... Ow. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Okay, got it. Saved. What's up, Point Crow? PC, as we call you. Everyone say hi to PC, as we all call him. Wow, there's definitely not a boss up here. Stop being mean to birds, then. I won't. Sometimes I just go out and I fight pigeons with my katana in real life. I've never got one, but one day I'll catch one. Ah, there goes the runes. Atrioc, his friends call him PC and his coworkers. Alright, then I won't call him PC, but you guys all can, because Point Crow's told me he's friends with every chatter. Oh, hello. The Cathedral of Dragon Communion implies, to me, an empath, that there's probably a dragon nearby that they'd have to commune with. Jafiel? So, if I were to... Unless... Here's the thing I'm worried about, is like, the dragon is 4 million feet wide, but it's under a hidden floor, under this stump. And if I attack this stump 20 times, the floor opens and the dragon comes out. But I only attacked it 3 because I got bored. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Also, what is a fucking wind soldier doing just sitting here? God damn it! Leave me alone! Ah! Dude, you're OG! How about that, though? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. You got some moves. You're actually fucking pissing me off right now. Oh, you're just like a dragon, dude. How about that? Bitch. Hey, Laura Twitch, thank you for the 4 months. I'm sorry I can't read your funny message with it. I assume it's hilarious. Is it Dies of Cringe? Because that is funny. That is funny. Great enemy felled. Okay. Oh! Well, that looks like a dragon to me. What about you guys? Yeah. I think that is a Dargan. Right outside the front door of the Dragon Communion Palace. Great. Then how about we get to fucking Dargan fighting, baby? Wow, I'm not hurting you that much. Ow. Chop, chop, chop. I have no stamina. Okay, you keep doing that, and I respect it, but I don't like it. But this dragon's kind of feeble. Ah, I take it back. Did I say feeble? I meant strong and powerful. Oh, no! Scarlet Rot! Not Scarlet Rot! Yeah, give my Steve back. No, 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 no! Avoided, idiot. I outplayed you with my mental power. And now I'll attack your feeble wings so you can't fly. Chop! 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 Oh no! Scarlet Rot! Where did we go wrong there, chat? Post-mortem. Let's gather our heads. Everyone circle around. Everyone circle around. Let's all pitch ideas as to why that didn't work. I think it was because of our team. All in favor? Say literally anything. Round 2, fight! Chop! 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 Hey, what if I do exactly the same thing, though, and change nothing? But this time I hit the choppy button a little bit more. Oh, my runes! Did I pick them up or not? I forget. Shit, did I get my runes or not? Oh. That answers that. Chop! 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 Alright, get that stamina back, though. And then ride. Chop! 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 Oh, yeah, big bleed. Chop! Chop! Uh-oh. Okay. Now we're going to wait out the ride. Ah! My horse! Bro, this guy is relentless. Ever heard of a breath mint? Oh, shit. I'll beat him with my comedy, dude. I will literally defeat him on the fucking marketplace of ideas. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't even need to use the sword. My wit's twice as sharp. Chop. 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 Ah, fuck. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. Huh. Okay, so we did exactly the same amount of damage as last time. Changed nothing and got the same result. For round 3, I'm thinking, who else is having the idea I'm having? What if we do the same thing again? What if we do the same thing again? Change nothing. All in favor? Say literally anything in chat. Oh. Oh, here I come, Mr. Dargan. Oh! Chop! 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 Oh, fuck. Ow. Heal. Chop! 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 Alright, now we wait out the rot. Oh, nope, didn't wait it out long enough. Then we ride back in. He's gonna breathe all that rot. We say the breath mint joke. Everyone laughs again because it's still funny. Try a breath mint. We swing. It's the stamina that's really... He's gonna dive. Yeah, I figured. Actually adapted. Stomps. But he doesn't know that we're gonna use our newfound chopping strategy. Yep, yep, saw that coming. From a fucking mile away. So, okay, big drop. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. A little bit of rot. Chop. 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 Uh-huh. Chop. 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 Okay. What are you doing now? Oh, fuck! Chop. 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 Oh, okay. Heal. We want to heal that one. It's a big healing situation. Oh, no! Okay, avoid the rot. Wait a minute. Focus. Third time is the charm. Big breath. Hey, try a breath mint, idiot. Chop. 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 No. Oh, come on. Chop. Literally chop once. Chop one time. Oh, my God. Chop! Get it. Yes! Ah! Rip out his heart. Holy shit. Good plan, Chad. I was thinking we should mix up our strategy. But your idea of repeating the same thing was brilliant. It allowed us to hone our skills and our craft. That loser could have used a breath mint. Fuck, chat's funny. You know what's really funny? God, it's funny. Like, that one chatter 4 hours ago got a laugh for saying dies of piranha. And so for the next 4 hours, everybody's saying dies of X, whatever happened on screen, hoping to get the same high, but never getting the same rush again. That is so fucking funny. Holy shit. I mean, it's like, it doesn't get any funnier. Oh, man. That shit is funny. All right, boss down. Oh, my runes. I got 38k runes from that? Peepus. Peepus Pog. Make sure I lost my pet dragon. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, by the way, heads up, we might, depends, but because Elden Ring's gonna take me a long time, we might be making a Gucci Katana EP for all the Gucci Katana songs because they kind of bang. So if you were thinking about making one for the next boss fight, encouraged actually, because we think we might be putting a little do they bang? I mean, they bang. There's just nothing you could say that would make me... Oh my god. What the fuck are these things? Ew! Ew! They're like fucking bug people. Oh god! They make me unnerved. Chat, you fight them. Get in there. Use your flaming swords I bought you. Oh wow, you guys are fucking doing it. You're braver men than I. Oh, you're getting kind of rolled, though. I'll help you out! Ha! Oh, I missed. I'll help you out! I got him. Oh, you're getting kind of rolled. Oh, I gotta help the last. Oh, you're both dead. Oh, I'm dead! Ah! Chat, it's your fault. I blame my team. 41k runes. We didn't lose it. Okay, we'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. There's no shot that we die again to these stupid bug men. Grabbed. Now we just have to sneak up on them and deliver the fatal blow. Ow, 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 Christ, Christ, ow, no, 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 tell my family I died bravely. Okay, one more time though. Ripping pepperonis. Let's try it. Uno Moss. One Mogan. Oh, hello. How about one of these on for size? Chop, chop. That's right. The numbers just keep adding up. There's no real reason to fight these guys, though, is there? Except for my own nefarious purposes. Heal up. Why can't I drop the chatters in? Puh! Get close. Get close. Chop. Okay, you literally don't give me room to breathe. Oh, God, I'm going to die to fucking dogs? No. Wait, this was stupid. Everything that I've done to this point has been stupid. But I can fix it all. With one of these. And then one of these. And then one of these. And then I heal. Yes. A simple heal. Huh! Range. But then also this! I jumped over his move. An intellectual. Put us in, coach? Alright, you guys are going in. Except I don't have the FP for it, so psych. I missed. One more time, though. One more time, though. Yep. And then I'm at half HP because my bloody slash is hurting me. Chop! And then you, I shall deal with a simple slash. Nice. Hitman video was fire. I'm glad you liked it. I really, really hope people like it because I'd want to do more. I would love to take $500 out of Quack's salary every week and put it towards a Hitman contract. Anything I can do to reduce the amount I'm paying Quack would be awesome. Oh, God. This dog is brutal. Here's a question I have. Backseating question. In this ruin that I'm in, boss? Kaled Waypoint Ruins, boss? Yes or no? Quack has a salary. I'm new here. Are you from the IRS? Because if so, then yes. Quack has a salary. That's what I keep deducting from my taxes. I have to pay Quack. If you're not from the IRS, then no. I don't pay that guy. Exposure, I guess. Oh, hello. There's gotta be a boss down there. Ah, you're so gross! You're so gross! Oh my God, you are gross. You're gross. I'm glad I stabbed you because you're gross. You're mean. I'm sorry, I'll say it. If you come up to me in real life and you hold open your 12 arms and then shoot fucking missiles out of your body while looking like a skeleton, I'll call it gross. So my TwitchCon line, there's like one person in it. Everyone else on their lines have fucking 14 arms. I'm not going to his line. He's rude. I saw his stream. I'm gonna go wait in fucking Soda Poppin's line. All right, let's see what's down here. Let's see what's down here. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, way easy there. We're gonna want our old friend, the chat lantern. Ah! 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 Scary! Spooky, spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, scary. Haha! Do you dare fight me in the light of day, foul beast? No. Your fear will be your downfall. Chop! Okay. Baiting chop. Chop! To dust with you. Ew. Ew. You're all so dyes of cringe. Ow, I'm getting poisoned by my favorite ghouls. Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm literally poisoned. Chat, can you get involved for once and take the poison? Yeah, get in there. Make some shit happen. Yeah, there you go. Get him, chat. Damn, look at you guys go. Brought torches and everything. Ow! 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 Damn, there's just so many little fucking... Are these crab people? What critter is this? Centipede. Centipeople? Oh my god, they're sent to people. Half of chat died. Presumably of cringe. So only half of you are left, okay? You guys decide amongst yourself who lived and who died. Wow! A free meteoric ore blade. A katana? I can't use it? I need intelligence? Why do you need intelligence to swing a sword? I've been swinging a sword. Oh, it looks cool. Wait, it actually looks cool. But I don't want to level intelligence. I'm not a nerd. I wear Gucci. Oh my god, it looks cool. Oh, I can't even use its power. Oh, this is the saddest day. Hopefully I can sell it for 200 runes. Oh. Oh, it got worse. My day got worse. Damn. Its power is called gravitas. That sounds badass. Shit. Shit. Fuck shit. Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna die. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck... Oh, everyone's respawned. Oh my god, everyone's respawned. And my fucking things are down there. Wait, I got a fucking ton of rooms down there. In the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We need those rooms. That's a level. That's progress that we can't afford to undo. No, I'm afraid we simply cannot allow that to not be mine. Dies of cringe. Dies of cringe. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, let's get that lantern on. It's my horse. Not a lantern. It's not a lantern at all. Oh, I can use the horse in here. Yes! Yes! Ha-ha! Aha! See you later! Okay. But how about a boss, though? Oh, is that a boss? We might just have to find out. That's a big flower. Damn. Do you know I'm still using all my starting weapons? Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. That's not good. I got the rot. Alright. Although I do like using the Uchi Katana because it sounds like Gucci Katana. That's it. That's the reason. So it's very fun. Feels thematic for the dripped out samurai roaming the land. It feels RP. And I am a bat chest RP player. What's this? A menorah of destiny? What's up? Fuck off, dude. Okay. He shambled over here. Great. What does that mean? Can I see it again one more time? Alright, he spawns. Yeah. Okay, and you shamble over here. So you're saying go this way. Aha! Stone sword key was lost with use. Should have hired me to voice act. Imagine that line delivered like I just delivered it. Every time you use a stone sword key. Stone sword key was lost with use. That's fire. Everyone would love it. I mean, literal chills, dude. Okay, rest. Level up. Are we thinking more dex? Should I level intelligence to try and get this katana? That feels so cringe. That literally feels like I might die of cringe if I level it up. I just can't bring myself to do it. Endurance, maybe. I always feel low on stammy. More mind for FP. I don't have to worry about that. I can always just... No, I don't believe that. Int. Chat, you saying that makes me not want to do it, alright? You don't have any control here, alright? I don't want backseating. I wouldn't level int myself. It depends on how fucking cool his sword is. Actually. It seems cool. Fuck. I just put it in vigor and figure it out later. 69? Level 69? And now one of you said nice? Chat, what do you think? If I say that, I always mean shut the fuck up. I almost never want to know what you think, okay? So when I say that, it's more ironic. I just don't think the Gucci samurai, the glamurai, would be all that intelligent. Because he spent all his money on Gucci products. So I'm just going to keep leveling dexterity and vigor until the game tells me you need to stop. Okay. No, I don't want to cancel level up. I want to fucking... Yeah. Do you have another one? Bro. It's so annoying that it says Xbox numbers. Okay. Cool. Flasks. I don't have enough golden seeds. I don't have secret tears. Chop. I mean, it would be kind of fun if I beat the whole fucking game using the weapon I started with. My trusty Gucci katana. But also, I think the other weapons look cool, you know? What's more important, your self-made lore or style points? Those are the same thing. Style points is a different kind of your self-made lore. Chop! How can you be a glamour now the most stylish weapon? I'm sure I'll find some stylish weapons. I also think this Gucci katana is a stylish weapon. Fuck! is what I would say if I didn't anticipate that from the moment I walked in. You see, I heard the sounds of the echoes of the cave, and I knew there must be a false floor because of the reverberations. So I planned every moment. And in fact, I'm down here to reveal that these prisoners have been here for far too long, and I need to let them free. Out with you! Come on out! You're free! Free from your pain, I guess. Because I can't... How do I get in there? Fuck. There must be some sort of false wall. How am I cutting through this door, honestly? This is where you end up if you backseat? Fucking true. This is the backseater's chamber. Oh, shit! An imp. Does not open from this side. Okay. I've truly been baited. Uh-oh. A statue of Marika? Underground? Screams of the damned? I'm probably gonna fight something that wants to kill me. Ow. Chop! Am I gonna mix in like the fucking raw standing R2? It actually feels so good. There's gotta be a way in here because of the fucking items in there. Do you understand? Miyazaki? You showing me the items so you know that I want to get in. But you're not letting me in. Even though I paid you $60 for the game. You have to give me what I want. I'm the customer. The customer's always right, Miyazaki. It's DLC. Imagine. Ubisoft edition. Oh, cool things. You keep hiding cool things. Okay. Clearly, I need to kill the fucking king jailer so that all the gate doors open. I get your fucking play. And so that's what I'll do. Chop. The warden, if you will. No. They're called king jailers. I think I would know, okay? I committed crimes in Atlanta. I might be going the wrong way. Extremely possible I'm going the wrong way. Ah! Giant fucking rat! Chop. Chop. Turtleneck meat. Yum. Can I hit the lock-on button once in my life before this rat? Truck, do you own a gun? I own 2, baby. Mwah. Mwah. Plus an AR-15. Uh-oh. Yet again, the Gucci katana is poisoned. Ow. What's up, PC? Wow. What have we here? A somber smithing stone. For only the most somber of smiths. A golden rune. I'll never use that. Why, when I could sell my meteoric katana for 200 runes? I've already been here. Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits. Oh, is that a thing? No, it's not a grace. Boy, this poison sure is taking a long time to tick down. But I don't want to use a poison heal. Because who knows if I'll need it later. What if the final boss is Poisonius, the fabled poison god, who strikes you with AoE poison every second of every fight? Oh, I let them all out. Oh, I opened the gates. How did he know? Yeah, I've been paying attention to the lore. Oh, God! Oh, God, they're exploding! You damn fools. Crazy they didn't do that when they were in jail. Oh, interesting. That looks like a way to go. Before I go that way, though, we should check the other doors. Can I... Okay. Old Fang. Pillory shield. Just a piece of wood. Okay. What else can we find in this dastardly devious dungeon? Jeez. A golden rune? Hillary Clinton, says Januga. Thank you for your contribution. And that's why he's a mod, everybody. That's the difference. Well, I just am checking the same rooms over and over again. Pillory Duff. A new mod, perhaps? Holy shit. I'll just go. We'll come back. I said Hillary Clinton out loud to myself, if that counts. It does. I will fly you out on a private jet to my wedding so you can tell that joke again in front of a live crowd. Thank you for letting me know. Thank God. Pillory Swank? It's too far. Ban him. Know when the joke's over, okay? Before I jump down there, I must know. Is there anything else of substance? Bro, this fucking cavern is insanely big for being under a fucking floor. Like, if I had just looked in that room, seen there was something in it, and turned around instead of walking in it, I would never have found any of this. It's nuts. It's nutso futso, Miyazaki. And at some point, someone's got to tell you, oh, hello. Back at the entrance. Oh, level up. Dex. Let's get that damage up. You know what I'm saying? Did everybody respawn? Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. But it's all open, so it shouldn't matter. So I just need to go here. And there should be some sort of drop. Yes, sir. And then everyone's back. Yeah. You guys explode. Oh no, whatever will I do if they all explode? Collect all their experience while running away. But here's the T. I'm lost. Wait, did I just do a full fucking lap? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, I just went in a fucking circle. What about this way? Ah, Dice of Cringe! No! No! Fuck! I'm dead! No! Okay, thank you. Literally almost died of cringe there. I think I need to go this way. Because that was a door I opened. Oh, I can go up. Did I ever go up? Yeah, I pulled it. Okay, open the gates. Huh. Chat, tell me true. And tell me loud and tell me honestly. Without any clues as to where it is there a boss in here? Or am I just wandering around a fucking empty fucking... Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Heal. Let the bloody slash fly! Nice. Damn, that was cool when I said that. Was that the boss? The giant rat? Nice. You can tell you've killed a boss in the cave if you can fast travel out. Oh. That's actually a good tip. Wow, I don't need to fucking ask hot or cold every time. That's actually fucking awesome. Hey, finally one good non-backseating tip from chat. All it took was every single chat message I've ever had in my entire year, 2 years of streaming. To finally get one worthwhile message. That was worth it. That's awesome. It's not even true? Sick. Sick. Undefeated then. Oh, I'm making progress because I've never been here before. Golden runes, golden runes, golden runes and rainbow stones. These are the things that the glamour eye never knows. Oh, Peepus. Wow, a hidden fucking door inside a hidden floor inside a hidden cave. Oh, shit. Would hate to make this too easy to find. Now, wouldn't I? Boop. Boop. Frenzy Duelist? Let's fucking go! Ha! Dodged. Oh, bad day for you, my friend. Woo! Sheesh! Putrid corpse ashes. Gucci katana. All my weapons is Prada. A way out? I don't want to go to the way out. I want to go to this. Wait, I'm back in Limgrave? Regalia of Eocade. What the fuck is this? Regalia? I need arcane and strength and dex. Wait, that is a cool fucking sword. Fuh. 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 Whoa! Whoa! It shoots fucking something. Sith energy. Wait, this sword fucking rules. That's kind of a glamorous sword. What do I need? Arcane? Not much. I need 7 arcane. I don't need any more strength. Dude, I wish I could get rid of my strength. I actually wouldn't mind taking 6 points out of my strength and putting it in arcane. That seems fine. Because I already wasted points on strength because I didn't understand what I was doing at the beginning. If only I could respec. Fuck! If only there was a way to respec. Thankfully, my chat knows that even if there was a way, they wouldn't tell me because they respect my wishes about backseating. Thank God. Fuck, if only there was a way to respec, but there's no way to do it, and I don't know it, and chat would never tell me that because they respect my wishes. And they don't like to just spam answers to any problem I'm encountering because they love the idea that self-discovery is the most important way to enjoy the game. Thanks, chat. Man, this frozen needle's kind of cool, too. Yeah. I mean, like, maybe I should even find an ice weapon. Like, an ice weapon would be so glamorous for a guy dripped head to toe in Gucci. But this weapon's kind of cringe because it's so thin. So spindly. That's not Gucci at all. Man, I really fucking like this weapon. This weapon's cool as fucking hell. Cha! Cha! I mean, this weapon's got fucking drip for days. Maybe I'll just find, like, a fucking intelligence item. Like, fucking nerd glasses, and you put them on, +5 to int, and then I can wear it. Yeah, I was joking, Yeti. I actually already knew about respec because I read the menus and I did know about it. I just wanted to make a funny goof. So I'm back here in Limgrave. Not a joke. Not a joke. I didn't complete the jail tunnel. Aren't I in the jail tunnel? Do you mean this or do you mean this? How do you know I didn't complete this? Oh, no grace points. Actually, good point. Actually, wise point. Well, then let's go to this tunnel. I'm done here, right? Any more bosses? I can teleport out. So, theoretically, unless that was total cap, which we said it was. It's Gale? Nah. This is a jail, my friend. No more bosses? Or are we good? Alright, so I need to go to the 4. Let's ride! What was my horse's name again? was a good name. Gucci Mane. Yeah. It was Gucci Mane. Hell yeah. Gucci Mane, ho! To the jail tunnel. Sorry, bitch. You've just been revoked. Okay, I've never been here. I would have remembered a place that you had to just fucking jump. Wait, what? Oh. Yo, yeet. Wait, how did anyone get down here to do their work? They all just fucking jumped, broke their legs? Insane. Insane. Yo, yeet. Dude, I need my fucking chat lantern. Yaw, yeet. Yaw, yeet. And let's just hit one of these. Chop! Alright. Oh, any hidden doors? Nope. Let's see what we got. Hidden wall? I wonder if the hidden walls have, like, lore locate. Like, are the hidden walls, like, illusion magic that would only exist near where mages could be, and then probably not be a wall in some fucking mine, or are they just randomly everywhere? Shit! Ow. Oh, this is bad. Quicker! I'm dead. I'm burning alive. I can call Miyazaki if you want. Please. Actually, ask George R. R. Martin, because he is the real mastermind. Okay? Ask George R. R. Because I know he hand-coded every invisible wall. That was his project. Shit, I fell. Guys of cringe. No, get off the fucking horn. Why do you have a horn down here? In case someone fucking randomly comes in from the fucking above? What are the odds? It's insane. I'm the only person that would ever do that. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die to you guys again. You damnable miners. Bro, why are these... This is the problem with capitalism. These guys are defending their owner's fucking... The guy that owns the mine. He pays them fucking starvation wages, if at all. And they fucking will die to defend his property. It's insane. Just like... Go away. As they should. Based. Pro owner stance. You gotta love it. It's called loyalty. You wouldn't get it. I guess I would. Chop, chop, chop. Chop. Oh my god, what the fuck is your deal? You wouldn't even lay down your life for Nvidia? I mean, if a fucking guy dripped head to toe in Gucci wielding a katana came to the Nvidia headquarters and tried to, like, I don't know, steal a computer or something, I don't think I'd fucking die fighting him. I get fired tomorrow for this. Yeah, I wouldn't like pick up a stapler and oh, what the hell? What's up, big mama? Ow. Ow. Boy, you're a fucking just a nightmare for the camera guy, huh? Chop. Oh, yeah. Chop. Chop. What have we here? More smithing stones? Cross Naginata. Perhaps. Dex scaling. Blood loss buildup. 20 dex requirement. Does it look... Oh. It doesn't look cool, though. Shit. What's its thing? Wow. Unfortunate. Spears are just a little bit cringe. They don't feel like a glamorized weapon. But historically, the polearm was the most used weapon. Yeah, historically, they didn't dress head to toe in Gucci when they went to battle, did they? My guy's a different class of criminal here. No, they did. The Japanese army was famously dipped out head to toe in Gucci. Cracked crystal? Shit. Chat lantern. If you weren't obsessed with conflict, what did you use? I think it would be fun to use a whip. I was even thinking about using whips. Chop, 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 chop. Because then I could play the Whip It Good song during every boss fight and get DMCA'd. What about the nays? Yeah, you can make that joke. It'd be awesome. Chop. Oh, what the fuck? He cheated. Aha, ole. Glintstone scrap. Bro, it feels like glintstone is like the shit around here in the world of Elden Ring. They can't get enough glintstone. Are you playing with a controller or a mouse and keyboard? Neither. I describe all my actions in a low whisper that you can't hear to a voice reading AI that I developed that performs all of the inputs. Left, right, then jump. Sounds like a hassle? No, it's very convenient. It's extra easy for a streamer because I'm always talking anyway, you know? Okay, I can't go back. See, I wanted to go back because you are fucking ugly. Oh, but here, this guy's like... This guy's like magma worm light. I have no heals though. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Wait, I'm gonna die to you. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I had no heals. Shouldn't have called him ugly? Yeah, I should not have called him ugly. He wasn't even that ugly. He's kind of cute. If he was smaller, he'd be cute. But he was just a little bit, you know, like off-putting at first. Wait, where the fuck am I? There wasn't a statue of Marika? Am I back at the fucking beginning? Bro, these guys are annoying because they don't fucking stagger at all. Alright, here's the plan. Ignore everyone. Get currency. Oh no, they're playing the horns. What's in here before I go check that out, you know? Oh, a site of grace that I should have found. Are you fire breathing on me? Bro, your boss is not paying you enough to do this. Okay, I'll fight the boss first. I gotta save. You killed his boss? Then he really shouldn't be doing it. Alright, chat, get in there. Chop! 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 Ow. Alright, you guys, attention. Now, we chop. Uh-oh. I got a little stamina. I got a little stamina next. Uh-oh. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There is no way I could die now. I got you. All right. Yeah, that guy. He just the other magma guy I fought was like, ooh. So this is the fabled Moonveil Katana. Interesting. The fabled Moonveil Katana. I wonder how much it sells for. I'm not using this shit. Oh, it's so clean. Oh, why is it so clean? Oh my god, it's so fucking clean. 23 Ent though? Oh my god, it glimmers. Damn. I mean, look how fucking clean it is. Oh, and it's fucking big. It's a chonker. Holy shit. I bet it'll fetch at least 200, 300 runes from the store. Being as clean as it is, I'm sure I'll get a fucking high price for it, dude.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all out your own.
Oh, yeah. $500 runes?
Back already, no matter.
How could I pass up that deal? Holy shit! Profit! Profit! That's awesome. What a find. Oh, almost beat air a level up. I haven't heard shit, though, on Twitter about this one. So I might actually level up. I'm not too far off. I might respec my strength down. And up. Because this one actually looks cool as fuck. Man, this looks cool as... Look at the... It looks fucking Gucci, dude. The only reason you use it because you're about on Twitter? Yep, 100%. Plus chat. Plus chat, like my entire fucking run has been backseating. Get the moon veil. I don't want to fucking use the only weapon everyone's telling me to get. I do want to use a katana, though.
Back already, no matter.
Anyway, no big deal. I'm sure we'll be fine. I can't upgrade it until I fucking can use it. I think I gotta end. I got a meeting tomorrow. Is there anything else I can talk to?
Are you acquainted with a man named Roger?
Yeah, he's in the other room.
The piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He
Yep.
was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind.
Got it.
No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and
He seemed fine. He wasn't muttering and rambling.
like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
Right. Okay, man. Nice to meet you, too. Rogier seems nice, so you kind of just seem like a petty asshole.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning,
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning,
I should try to hone
I
it.
suppose I should try to hone it.
Master Hugh to teach
I'll
me.
ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Did you know I voice acted that whole role? Alright, I gotta end. I gotta end. I want to play more. I can play this game for a fucking million years. We're gonna have to do a fucking major fucking Elden Ring grind stream. Soon. I got so much progress to make. Thanks for watching. Fun day, fun stream, fun reacts, fun Elden Ring. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If it does well, I'm definitely gonna do more. It's I'm excited because it proves I can still do Hitman stuff without having to fucking lose all my sleep. So, sevens. Peace. Much love. Have a good rest of your week if I don't see you. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow for some more content. Adios. Should we host somebody who's live? Is Germa playing Elden Ring? Actually, let's raid Stanzy. Let's raid Stans. And right when you raid him, he's going to get the sloth.
It's guaranteed single type, though. What if it's like...
Tell him he has to do one more run, and he's going to get the sloth. Stan's awake? Yeah, he's awake. Okay. Oh, it's modcast? Oh, cringe. Okay, well, whatever. Goodbye.